Deep reinforcement learning hands-on. Apply modern reinforcement learning methods to practical problems of chatbots, robotic discrete optimization, web automation, and more. Second edition includes multi-agent methods and advanced exploration techniques. This book is written by Maxine Lapin and released by Pact Publisher. Who this book is for? The main target audience is people who have some knowledge of machine learning, but want to get a practical understanding of the reinforcement learning domain. The reader should be familiar with Python and the basics of deep learning and machine learning. An understanding of statistics and probability is advantage, but is not absolutely essential for understanding most of the book material. You can use the book in different ways. To quickly become familiar with some method, you can read only the introductory part of the relevant chapter. The second, to get a deeper understanding of the way the method is implemented, you can read the code and the comments around it. The last one, to gain a deep familiarity with the method, you can try to re-implement the method and make it work using the provided source code as a reference point. The book has 25 chapters. Chapter number 1, What is Reinforcement Learning? Contains an introduction to reinforcement learning ideas and the main formal models. Chapter number 2, OpenAI Gym, introduce the practical aspect of reinforcement learning using the open source library Gym. Chapter number 3, Deep Learning with PyTorch, give you a quick overview of the PyTorch library. Chapter number 4, The Cross-Entropy Method, introduces one of the simplest methods of reinforcement learning to give you an impression of reinforcement method and problems. Chapter number 5, Tabular Learning and the Bellman Equation, introduces the value-based family of reinforcement method. Chapter number 6, Deep Q networks, describe deep Q networks, DQNs, an extension of the basic value-based methods, allowing us to solve a complicated environment. Chapter number 7, Higher Level Reinforcement Learning Libraries, describes the library Python, which we will use in the book to simplify the implementation of reinforcement learning methods. Chapter number 8, DQN extensions, gives you a detailed overview of modern extensions to the DQN method to improve its stability and convergence in complex environments. Chapter number 9, Ways to speed up reinforcement learning methods, provides an overview of ways to make the execution of reinforcement learning code faster. Chapter number 10, Stock Trading using Reinforcement Learning, is the first practical project and focuses on applying the DQN method to stock trading. Chapter number 11. Policy gradient. An alternative introduces another family of reinforcement learning methods that is based on policy learning. Chapter number 12. The actor-critic method describes one of the most widely used methods in reinforcement learning. Chapter number 13. Asynchronous advantage actor-critic extends the actor-critic method with parallel environment communication, which improves stability and convergence. Chapter number 14. Training chatbots with reinforcement learning is the second project and shows how to apply reinforcement learning methods to natural language processing problems. Chapter number 15. The text-word environment covers the application of reinforcement learning methods to interactive fiction games. Chapter number 16. Web navigation is another long project that applies reinforcement learning to web page navigation using the mini-VOB set of tasks. Chapter number 17. Continuous action space describes the specifics of environments using continuous action spaces and various methods. Chapter number 18. Reinforcement learning in robotics covers the application of reinforcement learning methods to robotic problems. In this chapter, the author describes the process of building and training a small hardware robot with reinforcement learning methods. Chapter number 19. Trust regions. PPO, TRPO, ACKTR, and CAC is yet another chapter about continuous action spaces, describing the trust region set of methods. Chapter number 20. Black box optimization in reinforcement learning shows another set of methods that don't use gradients in their explicit form. Chapter number 21. Advanced exploration covers different approaches that can be used for better exploration of the environment. Chapter number 22. Beyond Model-Free Imagination introduces the model-based approach of reinforcement learning and uses recent research results about imagination in reinforcement learning. Chapter number 23. AlphaGo Zero describes the AlphaGo Zero method and applies it to the game Connect 4. Chapter number 24. Reinforcement learning in discrete optimization describes the application of reinforcement learning methods to the domain of discrete optimization using the Rubik's Cube as an environment. And last one, chapter number 25. Multi-agent reinforcement learning introduces a relatively new direction of reinforcement learning methods for situations with multiple agents. You can download the code for the book from the internet, and all the codes are hosted in GitHub, and there you can use this code for your project and use the same step as is provided in this book. This book is an updated and expanded version of the best-selling guide to very latest reinforcement learning tools and techniques. It provides you with an introduction to the fundamentals of reinforcement learning along with the hands-on ability to code intelligent learning agent to perform a range of practical tasks. This book costs about 30 euros. You should pay for shipping and delivery on the top of that, but I think it's a good price, and I received this book in 3 weeks. I think that's quite fast from Amazon, and I think this book is very good material for beginners in reinforcement learning, and I'm sure that I will prepare some more tutorials based on this book. Things that I want to be improved in this book. First of all, it is a number of pages. This book consists of almost 800 pages. I'm a beginner in reinforcement learning, and at this point I don't know how I go through this amount of pages. We'll see. And second thing is color pictures. This book contains only gray color pictures, and I think that color pictures would be more beneficial. I understand that the price would increase, but the gray color pictures sometimes confuse if you don't get the point from the first time. But you can download color pictures from provided source and use it together with this book. So overall, I give for this book 9 of 10, and I will share my experience about how I proceed with this book in future. Before reading this book, I can tell you that this book gave me the best first impression among other books that I bought from this publisher. And that's all for this video. If you have this book, write the comments below if you like it or if you don't like it. Never stop learning. See you on the next videos. Bye bye.